Hello, welcome to my plan with me video. Today I'm going to be showing you a plan for week 3 of the month of June. Last time when we were together I had just finished filling up week 2. Week 1 was already finished and I show you how I had set up week 2. And I know that last time I told you that I like this particular setup, but for week 3, as you will see, I'm not going to be using this setup and I will talk about it in a minute. But before we move to that, I wanted to show you a few things that I've added into my journal since then. The first one is this double page for my expenses and shopping. So I've put a thing here because this is not just about expenses, it's also about my accounts and that's private, so I decided not to show it up. But on this other side, I created a shopping and wish list. I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping for my sister and my friend, and I also want to put a few things in my own wish list. So I decided to create a list here, and that's also one of the reasons why I created an expense tracker. Normally I don't have one, but I wanted to have it so that I can be able to make sure that I'm not overspending on the 2 people that I'm going to be shopping for, because they gave me a specific budget. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I stick to what they have given me, and also make sure that it's on the same page as the shopping list, so I can be able to track. Another thing that I created is this reading tracker. It's not reading like personal reading, it's for class. So one of the things that I noticed when I started reading was that I had a lot of things to read, and in one go I will be reading. In 1 week I'll be reading easily 300 pages. So I thought if I keep it like this, instead of just writing chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, if I have all the key points that I need to get through, it helped me to be able to read 10 pages at once, or read 7 pages at once, versus try to read the whole chapter at once. So I created this. This was for week 1 and week 2. This is for week 3 and week 4. And that's how the reading tracker it looks like. And then my week 3, which I just finished setting up, looks like this. And if you remember, at the beginning of the month I had 2 colors as my colors for this month. It was green and purple. This week I decided not to use color at all, in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement, and so I decided to design my page as a black and white setup. And I got inspiration from 2 different pages on Pinterest. I will link them below so you can have access to them. And basically that by combining the 2 of them, I came up with this design. I really like the way it looks. I was not 100% sure how it ended up looking, and it ended up looking really, really nice. And so I want to talk a little bit about my feelings about using something like the Black Lives Matter movement and what has been going on recently in our world on a platform like this one. At first I was against it. I was feeling no, this is about journaling, I should not be talking about Black Lives Matter. But as I went through the past couple of weeks, I realized that I needed to talk about it just for a little bit, not to go into details, but just to be able to highlight it, because it was in my thought. I had planned on changing my my week to focus a lot on that. And as I go through and I list out the things that I'm going to be doing for the week, they're going to be connected to that. So I thought, let me just also show how, as a Black content designer, or a Black person who's putting content online, how I can be able to do something that I enjoy doing, which is journaling, and also go ahead and enjoy something that I'm passionate about, which is the rights of Black people and people of color in the United States. So this was just a simple way for me to be able to incorporate that. I was planning on doing this for my own personal reasons, and I thought, why not share it since I've already created it. So I thought, let me go ahead and share it with the people who are viewing this. So the main reason why I was also like hesitant was the fact that I thought they're also going to, throughout, my life, of releasing content online, there are going to be a lot of other things that are going on and a lot of other issues that I might want to highlight. Would I be highlighting each and every one of them? So after struggling with that, in the end, I thought, yeah, if there's something that is something of passion, to me, something that I really believe in, and I'm going to be participating in, then yes, of course, I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to address is the fact that I put this on week 3 instead of week 2. Two things. First of all, the first main one was that I designed week 2 at the beginning of the month. So not as much tension was going on about that in May when I was designing this journal. But the second thing, the reason why I picked week 3 specifically is because week 3 is the one that has June 19th on it. So one of the big things that I'm going to be doing is on Juneteenth. So I thought, this would be a perfect week to do a spread around Black rights in the US. All right. Thank you so much again for coming onto my channel. For this page, I only use my black fine liner and a black highlighter, and that's it. That's what I used. So no special colors, nothing. And as you can see, it's a very simple spread that anybody can do as long as you have a pen, actually a black pen and a ruler. You're good, because you can also go ahead and fill in this black with your pen, but having a black highlighter helped to be able to fill this out. So once again, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope that you like this. If you found it informative, I hope that you follow and subscribe and ring the notification bell if you're interested in following. This is my second video. I plan on posting these videos as I go, as I learn about journaling, and to just show people that you don't have to be a professional to be able to do this. It's something that you can just do, and the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. So thank you so much. Have a good rest of the week.